All right, so this speech is about quotes. We had the flexibility to select from a variety of sources, poetry, books, and I chose a song lyric. My quote is, "No one sings like you anymore," written by Chris Cornell for the band Soundgarden, their song Black Hole Sun. I went with a lyric because I think music can be more than just entertainment. Songs have the ability to transport us back to a moment in time. They can alter our moods, and they can become an anthem for our lives or a point in time. Great songwriters are able to craft words that affect the listener just as much as the music does. For this reason, many people make meaningful connections with lyrics and use these connections to help them through difficult times. Music defines the song, but lyrics often provide the meaning. Without music, lyrics are just a bunch of words strung together, kind of like poetry. Words have different meanings and elicit different emotional responses for people. I think this is why if you ask 5 people what a song means, you'll get 5 different answers. Great songwriters are able to weave together words to tell a story or create an emotion in the listeners. Cornell certainly was one of the greats. He wrote hauntingly beautiful music, and when he sang them, he poured a lot of emotion into them. Black Hole Sun didn't really fall into this category. It was heavy and gritty, and the imagery was really weird. But there is one line that became very important. When he died, "No one sings like you anymore" became a hashtag for his fans, his family, and other musicians in a way to share in their grief. This lyric, these few words, kind of morphed into an epitaph, a living epitaph for him, which I find kind of interesting. I interpret "No one sings like you anymore" as something missing from our lives. So maybe it's something that can be found, it can't be found, but we're aware that something is missing. I connected these words to what many of us have experienced in the last 3 years. So the world was turned upside down. We didn't get to see people that we normally saw. We didn't get to see family. We didn't make connections. Maybe being cut off put us all in survival mode. Or the time spent on the internet without any other distractions really warped our perceptions. Either way, the result was we collectively lost something. People aren't meant to be isolated, even introverts like me. So it's difficult when you're in this situation to come back, even though we are all coming back to connecting with each other and things are back to normal-ish. We'll always know that something was missing during this time. Words are meaningful, strung together individually. We all use them for information, for entertainment. Each of us has our own interpretation or emotional connection to the words and sentiments that a songwriter is trying to convey. We hear innumerable words every day, but sometimes some of them stand out. For whatever reason, they attract our attention, and we think about them. We kind of carry these words around with us, and we take them out from time to time when we need some kind of emotional boost, whether it's happy or sad, but we use these to kind of soothe ourselves. We're just fortunate to have artists to be able to create song lyrics, poetry, and give us these gifts.